What's happening, sports fans? How you doing? I am Kendrick, the sports guy. Good day to you. And three-time All-Pro wide receiver DeSean Jackson got the job. He is the new head man at Delaware State. We're going to talk about that in this segment. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, click that follow button. On the heels of Michael Vick getting his first head coaching gig at Norfolk State, Delaware State decided to follow in their footsteps. They hired three-time Pro Bowl All-Pro wide receiver DeSean Jackson as their new head coach. It was confirmed on Friday, and just like Michael Vick, who was his teammate at Philadelphia, this is his first head coaching gig. Now, Delaware State, again, is a HBCU, a historically black college and university that plays in the FCS and is in the MEAC. Now, this team has been on some hard times here lately. They've only won one conference championship since 1991. And former head coach Lee Hull, who was fired, he only won 2 games out of 23 tries. He was 2-21 in 2 seasons. Now again, DeSean Jackson retired from the NFL in 2023 after 15 years and 3 All-Pro selections. He played with the Eagles. He played with the Rams, the Raiders. He played with quite a few teams, but most people remember him playing with the Eagles, where he had his most success. He also played his college football at the University of California, and he is 38 years old. Again, I read a statement from DeSean, and he said that this has always been his dream, was to coach at the HBCU level. He didn't say coach, just coach. He said he always wanted to coach at an HBCU. And I think that's that's dope. You know, this is what we got going on now. We're seeing a lot of these former NFL players, they're going to these HBCUs to get into coaching. Obviously, Coach Prime, he's opened the window. The floodgates are open just because of his success that he had at Jackson State. Then you got Eddie George in his 4th season at Tennessee State that finally got them into a playoffs, which he's doing an excellent job there again. Just as I was saying earlier, Michael Vick was just hired as the new head coach at Norfolk State on last week, and now we have DeSean Jackson. Wants to go to the HBCU level to get some coaching experience. Now, the big thing is, I think this is all great. Now, the bigger picture is, will these institutions be supported financially? Will they be given the things that they need to be successful? Will Vick and Will Jackson be given the resources that they need? When we all know HBCU, they don't get the finances that the Power 5 schools get in, the Division I schools. And now with the NIL being as big as it is, these HBCU schools are gonna need sponsors. They're gonna need financial backers that can actually help these schools with their football programs to recruit these 3- and 4-star athletes to come to their schools. Because let's be honest, Travis Hunter was not the normal. It wasn't easy to probably get him to flip from Florida State to Jackson State, but when you got Coach Prime, it made it a little easier. But now, again, with the NIL in play, these HBCU institutions, as far as their football programs, they're gonna need some financial backing. They're gonna need the resources to keep these guys there if they want to be there. Is this a stepping stone? Possibly, probably is. I mean, I think we can look at that in any profession that we're in. A lot of times when you get your first job, that's not probably the end-all be-all. That's probably one where you're trying to get your experience and move on to something bigger later on. But I also want to see HBCUs invest, and I want to see our people invest in these schools financially. And the proof is in the pudding. Got to put your money where your mouth is. So again, congratulations to DeSean Jackson becoming the head coach at Delaware State University. Again, a HBCU. Again, shout out to these HBCUs, man, giving these young brothers a chance to get in the game. And matter of fact, and then to recruit those that look like them and give them, some of these younger athletes may be thinking twice now, like, you know what? Maybe the HBCU route isn't so bad, especially that I can get tutored and I can learn from former NFL players. So again, shout out to Delaware State for hiring DeSean Jackson. I'd like to know what you guys think about the wave of HBCUs hiring former NFL players to become first-time head coaches. Talk to me in the comments. I'm Kendrick, the sports guy. We will see you on the other side and on the next report. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that follow button. I am out. Peace.